at 275 pounds, here's the last matches of the day in Class A. It'll be second-ranked Andrew Johnson of Omaha North meeting fifth-ranked Jake Gable of Papillion La Vista. In Class B, Brandon Coe of Gothenburg takes on Ross Beckner of Fairbury. In Class C, Mike Todd of Ravenna meets Mike Boss of Wood River. And in Class D, Josh Dakey of Elm Creek faces Joshua Dalby of Anselma Myrna. And again, your state champions team-wise in Class D, Rushville. Class C, David City Aquinas. Class B, Omaha Scott. And Class A, Papillion La Vista. Those are your team champions. Here we go, 275-pound weight class. The big boys going at it. And we have seen a lot of pins here at the state tournament in this weight class.
When you talk about contrasting body styles, you look over here in Class B, Brandon Coe of Gothenburg is a pretty tall, I don't know if I'd say lanky, but he's pretty tall and lean against Ross Beckner of Fairbury. But Beckner has been impressive through the tournament. You look at these two, and obviously you'd say Coe, you think he's going to have the advantage, but Beckner has impressed me. He is a tough kid.
And talking to some of the coaches and so forth, said he has just such a great attitude, just kind of nonchalant until he gets out there. He doesn't get shook up. Meanwhile, over in Class C, quite a story there. Mike,
we got the first point of the heavyweight matches in Class D. Josh Dakey of Elm Creek gets a takedown over Josh. This is going to be confusing. You got Josh Dakey of Elm Creek, Josh Dalby of Anselmo Myrna.
In Class C, Mike Todd of Ravenna, quite a story himself. He defeated the second-ranked wrestler by major decision in the quarterfinals, and then last night won by pin over top-ranked Philip Zegers of David City Aquinas. So he had two big upsets to get here.
Ooh.
And in Class A, Jake Gable, Papillion La Vista, got a huge win, defeating the defending champion,
he beat John Franklin of Scotts Bluff in the semis by a score of 9-4. It was a great match as well.
No score in A, B yet. In Class C now we have a 2-1 score.
We're going to have some, I thought we were going to have some trouble.
We had a reversal in Class D. We're tied at 2-2 now between Dakey and Dalby. Still scoreless in B. In Class A, we're scoreless, and in Class C, it's 2-1. Mike Todd of Ravenna leading Mike Boss of Wood River.
Still no score in A, still no score in B. And we're now tied in C. Or D, excuse me. In C, it's 2-1 in favor of Mike Todd of Ravenna. Now, those two met in the district finals. And actually, they've met 3 times this year. Mike Todd leads the series 2-1, but Voss won the last meeting at the districts.
So they go to the second period in Class B between Brandon Coe of Gothenburg and Ross Beckner of Fairbury. They are scoreless, as both coming in with good records of 35-0. Brandon Coe unbeaten. Beckner 28-2, a junior. Coe a senior. And Beckner trying to hang on to him there.
Brandon Coe of Gothenburg plans to walk on next year, University of Nebraska football team.
Meanwhile, in Class A, it's still scoreless. Andrew Johnson, ranked number 2, coming in. 18-1, a senior. Jake Gable, Papillion La Vista, 28-3.
Andrew Johnson's kind of a hard luck story. Last couple years, he's had 2 really bad car accidents and some pretty severe injuries, but every year, timing-wise, it seemed they worked out all right because he was still able to come to the state meet. And like you said, he was a runner-up in '99, third last year.
Brandon Coe of Gothenburg just getting an escape in Class B to take a 1-0 lead. Meanwhile, in D, we remain tied 2-2 between Josh Dakey of Elm Creek, Joshua Dalby, of Anselma Myrna.
We're 4-1 lead in favor of Mike Todd of Ravenna in Class C.
You know, and I talked about Mike Todd's big upsets. Mike Voss of Wood River defeated the 3rd-ranked and 6th-ranked wrestler to get to the final. So they're both used to beating some pretty good people.
Sometimes it's kind of tough to, in Class C, in case they have no ankle bands on. Sometimes these big guys, these ankle bands don't fit because it looks like neither one of them has ankle bands on. Mike Todd of Ravenna is in the royal blue singlet, and Mike Voss of Wood River is in the purple and black singlet.
It's still 1-0 in Class B. Ross Beckner.
There's a nice double leg takedown by Coe. Keeps his toes in bounds and gets the takedown to go ahead 3-0 here in the second period in Class B.
And he definitely looks like a football player.
He's an athlete. He's very athletic.
Meanwhile, they're still scoreless in Class A. Andrew Johnson of Omaha North and Jake Gable of Papillion La Vista. Johnson was third last year and a state runner-up 2 years ago.
Now let's see whose choice it is. Going into the third period, I believe it's Andy Johnson's choice. But I haven't seen the decision made yet. If it's his choice, I'll bet he'll take the down position.
Gable, just a sophomore, did not medal as a freshman.
And I don't think those two have wrestled as far as I can remember. You would think they would, both being in the Metro. But I didn't find any records that they had wrestled before.
Quite a match in Class D, still tied at 2-2. But now
we got a near fall situation. Mike Todd of Ravenna has got Mike Voss in trouble in Class C.
And it looks like
he's going to get at least a 3-point near fall.
And now he's trying to go right back to it.
And we got trouble in Class D. Josh Dalby of Anselmo Myrna. He's got Josh Dakey of Elm Creek in trouble.
Still a minute 3 to go in the period as well.
And he's going to get the pin right.
Pretty hard when you have 275 pounds on you, and there's the pin.
And we've got a pin in Class B. We got to look quick here. Brandon Coe of Gothenburg, your winner in B by fall over Ross Beckner of Fairbury. And in Class D, Josh Dalby of Anselmo Myrna gets the fall.
Meanwhile, in Class A, it is a 1-0 lead for Andrew Johnson of Omaha North with blood timeout being called there. Meanwhile, in Class C, it is 7-2. Mike Todd of Ravenna leading it. And they'll go back to the center of the mat. They have 33 seconds left to go in the third period in Class C.
7-2 lead for Mike Todd of Ravenna.
Class A. Pretty good match going on between Jake Gable and Andrew Johnson. Gable in the maroon singlet from Papillion La Vista. Johnson of Omaha North in the blue singlet. And right now it's Johnson with the lead, the senior leading the sophomore. In Class C, it's at 7-2 lead right now for Mike Todd of Ravenna with just 8 seconds to go. So it looks like your champion is going to be Mike Todd of Ravenna.
We're into the final minute now in Class A.
And there it is. A 7-4
because you got a 2-point takedown there at the end.
Mike Todd of Ravenna is your champion in Class C. A big victory indeed as he defeats Mike Voss of Wood River. So now we're down to one match left in this 2001 State Wrestling Championships. And it's a tough one, a 1-0 lead yet for Andrew Johnson of Omaha North with just 44 seconds to go.
Trying to become Omaha North's only champion this year, and they're a team you always see. Ryan Terry was a champion. I need to correct myself there. They're a team that always has several champions.
Gable right now trying to fight off the takedown attempt.
He's got a front headlock on, was trying to look for some type of a trip off of it.
20 seconds
Johnson
to go.
able to fight it off. I haven't seen any stalling calls. Referee Tom Rosenquist.
Down to 10 seconds to go. Johnson trying to win this 1-0. There goes Gable trying to shoot in.
And a headlock attempt.
And it'll be a takedown, and the victory will go to Andrew Johnson, 3-0. Andrew Johnson will win it for Omaha North. And Gable did the best he could, just a sophomore. So Gable will have another try, but the senior, Andrew Johnson, wins his first state title, his third state medal, to go along with his third and second place medals he received previously. So Andrew Johnson, your champion in Class A. Let's take a look now at your final results at 275 pounds in Class A. Andrew Johnson of Omaha North defeats Jake Gable, Papillion La Vista, 3-0. In Class B, your state champion, Brandon Coe of Gothenburg, winning by 10 over Ross Beckner of Fairbury. In Class C, the state champion, Mike Todd of Ravenna, winning it 7-4 over Mike Voss of Wood River. And in Class D, your state champion is Josh Dalby of Anselma Murta with a pin over Josh Dakey of Elm Creek.